I want to thank God for the opportunity of sharing the truth of the Word of God. Quenching the power of fire through faith. The book of Daniel describes Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Their original names are Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. The Hebrew youths who quenched the violence of fire through faith, and they emerged from burning fiery furnace. A life of faith is accompanied by trials and testings. The believers in Babylon primarily faced three types of trials. Number one, regarding the food, the dietary laws; regarding their names, their identity; regarding worship, their allegiance. The temptations faced by Jesus Christ were also related to these three areas. In every age, the testing of a believer's faith revolves around these subjects. The trial of faith can be overcome by faith itself. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego passed through a severe test regarding worship. The king set up a golden image, 60 cubits high and 6 cubits wide, which was a magnificent to behold. Its beauty and scale were enough to make anyone fall. However, it had no life. It was merely an idol. Even today, the image of unrighteousness may set up beautiful things along our life's path to beckon us. We must not fall. These young men, they reasoned, if they worship the king's idol, they might gain temporary relief from the earthly fire, but they would not escape the eternal fire of hell. If they refused to bow, they might enter the furnace for a moment, but they would escape eternal fire. While many in the land failed to test and bow to the lifeless statue, these three stood firm in God. They believed it was a sin to give the glory due to God to idols or men. Therefore, they boldly declared, you see that Daniel chapter 3, verse 16, Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. They trusted God. They fully believed the promise that if you pass through the flame, it shall not kindle upon you. The king increased the heat of the furnace. God has always prepared a furnace of affliction for true worshippers in every generation. Isaiah 48:10 says, Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. When the king here increased the heat of the furnace, the power of faith within them also increased. When the heat of our troubles increases tenfold, we must not despair. They stood firm. What was the result? When they were cast into the fire, the bonds that tied them were destroyed, and their clothes were not sinned. Moreover, heaven opened, and one came down to minister to them. We have a God who walks into the midst of our furnace. Just as Stephen, while being stoned, he saw the heavens opened and the Lord standing ready to receive him. Our trials may not vanish instantly. God may allow us to stay in the furnace for a little while to show His glory to the world. Seeing God's majesty in the furnace, King declared that there is no other God that can deliver after this sort. Subsequently, the king promoted and honored Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in his kingdom. Do not fear furnace, my dear brothers and sisters. There is a God who comes down to quench the power of fire. Remember, only through faith can the violence of fire be quenched? Those who turned to other paths never returned. They perished. Let us worship and trust the living true God alone. Thus we shall quench the power of the fire. Isaiah 43 verse 2 says, When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burnt, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Fear not, I am with thee. Let's trust in the Lord. Obey God. May God bless you. Thank you.